Hello, my YouTube friends. TeresaLouise here. Welcome back to my studio. I quilt too. I don't know why that always makes me giggle, but it does. It's Monday night, around 3:40, and I'm going to prep some fabric for the next art collage quilt. And so I thought I would just come on and visit, say hello to people, and yeah. So I don't see anybody on yet, so I'm just going to get started and let people join when they come. You know how it is. This was not scheduled. People are not used to me being on Monday night. All right, so what do we have? Okay, so the next art collage quilt, oh, we have somebody coming on, is the dog. Okay, hi Jamie. Hi Donna. Hi Shelly. Hey Lisa. Hey Stephanie. Hi Brenda. Hello Dee. So I'm getting ready to prep my fabric for the next art collage quilt. And it's the little dog called Best Friends by Laura Heine. And really basically all I'm going to be doing with this pattern is using the template. Everything else is going to be TeresaLouise, right? Because I like to change everything. So I thought I would just do a little bit of this prep and come on if people have questions about my process, all that kind of stuff. Welcome to ask any questions you have. So let's see who else we have here. Let's see. I think I said hello to Shelly. Yeah. What are we doing here? I answered that. Homestead in the woods with Dee. Hello, hello. And then we have Deb, Suzanne, Maria, Liz, Rose. Hi, Rose. Hi, Jean. Mary G. And Sheila Gage. Okay, that's all I see so far. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick out some fabrics, and I like to use batiks, but I don't just limit myself to batiks. If I have some other pretty cotton fabrics out there, you know, I might use those too, but I usually start out with batiks. So I don't know if you guys remember this from the other day. Hi, Linda Denton. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Donna H. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Sylvia. Hey, Lisa. These are some batiks that Susan, Shady Susan, sent me just a while back. And they are from the Fat Quarter Shop. They're the club, Fat Quarter Club. And they were from August 2023. And I believe they are Riley Blake. I'm not sure, 100% sure. Somebody can correct me if you want to. But anyway, they're beautiful fabrics. I showed them once before. But they're all in the fall range, which I think will work well with this dog because I'm going to do the dog as a chocolate lab. And if you remember the collage quilt that I started with Cookie, she was very old. The picture I have of Cookie, she really white in the face. Let me see if I can find it. And so I'm still going to go off of that photo when I do this collage. So here's a black and white of Cookie. Black and white. And then, let's see. my good one is a color. Well, here's her and Brandon at the river. So I would just use this one for colors, right? Not necessarily how she's standing. Here's a great big picture of her in color. See how white her mug is? So she hardly even looks like a chocolate lab anymore, but she was an old girl, which we don't have her anymore. She went to doggy heaven. All right, so I'm not even sure what and I'm still probably going to finish that collage that I started with Cookie, but I kind of have a feeling maybe, hopefully, I can get this one done because there's kind of a pattern to help me. I'm really not going to, probably not going to use any of the colors in the pattern. Like I said, I'm just going to use the template, all right? And I'm going to do, I haven't even read the instructions, okay? Because I'm just going to do it my way, the way I do it, so. All right. You know me. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, June. Hi, Melody. Oh, good. Jean says she can't wait to watch the process again. Let's see, who else do we have that I missed? Vintage Style by Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Brenda. Ogden. How are you doing? Did I miss anybody else? Suzanne. Hi, Kim. Sorry, hon. I didn't mean to miss you. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you're doing, oh, right. You're doing a live. Well, I understand you can't stay long. Hi, Tessa. Thank you, Shelley. She says, happy belated birthday. Hi, Kimberly. See if I missed anybody else. Kimberly. Okay. Hi, Marie. Mary H. Okay, I think that's new. That's all. Okay, so the first thing is I already have some fabrics prepped, and I use these if they already have heat and bond on the back. So let me look and see what I already have. So there's a bunch of purples in here. They're the ones I used on the horse. Okay. And I'm just kind of taking a look. I'm not necessarily going to use any of that. I think I have greens prepped. What I mean by prepped, you see, here's a green, and then on the back is the heat and bond. It still has the paper on it. Okay. So I just leave the paper on them. The glue seems to last a little longer doing that. Hello, Mary H. Good morning from Australia. That's where Kimberly is. Awesome. Hi, Harriet. Okay, and I have a little bit of kind of yellows, oranges. They're kind of more or less scraps. Okay, and then I think I have some darks. Yeah, I have some blacks. Gee whiz, sorry, I wasn't even showing you, was I? Okay. So greens. There's not very many in here. Not much. There's a lot in the purple. I wonder why. Okay, so I'm just going to set those aside. And for now, because all I'm really doing is just prepping. So how I prep, here's this bundle, and I'm going to just kind of go through it. I'm going to put the camera down so you can just see. As a matter of fact, I think I might just sit down. Hi, Shirley. I gotta fix my laptop here. Hi, Susie. Bring this up just a little bit closer. How long can you leave paper on? Does it still come off easy? I don't know how long you can leave the paper on, but I know my paper has been on for 6-7 months and it still comes off easily. So I'm not really sure what the shelf life is on it or if it even says. Yeah, Kay. Hi, Kay. Wait, you have a lot of purple? Yeah, imagine that. Hi, Constance. I would have to read. I don't recall seeing there being a shelf life on it. Says fabric keeps their soft fill, low heat activation, no steam required, machine washable. Okay, that's in Spanish, so I can't really read that. Okay, basically these are just instructions, so probably would have to go to the website. Heat and Bond Light is a lightweight iron-on adhesive that has a strong bond without adding extra weight or stiffness to a project. The solid sheet adhesive and paper backing allow design to be drawn, traced, or printed, and then easily cut out. Once applied, Heat and Bond Light is easily sewn through, making it ideal for multiple layer applique, quilting, home decor, wearables, and much more. Okay, so any other information about those, I would go to the website. And now I do know that a lot of people will keep their adhesive products in a plastic Ziploc or something like that, you know, because I have found that after a few years, some products lose their stickiness. I haven't run into that with this Heat and Bond, but I think I've had this probably 8 or 9 months, maybe a little more. So Joe loves Heat and Bond. Hi, Joanna. Thanks for the reminder, Kim. Okay, Kimberly says, I've had mine for years. I do machine embroidery applique. Hello, Shelly Sews. How's it going? Thanks, Kay. She said, your good taste is one of my favorite things about you. That's Kay. She loves purple too. Okay. All right, little sip. So I'm going to just, I don't think I'm going to use all of these colors, but I think I probably will use some of that. And I think I went through these once already. Let me just kind of look at them again and I'll show you. Very fall colors. This would be awesome for animal print, you know, like a leopard or a giraffe. So I might save that for a different applique project. This would be really good for water. Another one that would be good for animals. A lot of very fall colors here. This would be really good for skin texture, like for a human. If you were going to do a peachy colored person. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Melina. Hello, Cindy. Yeah, they're pretty fabrics, aren't they? When I make one of these projects, they're going to be wall hangings. They're not going to be quilts that people would use on their beds or anything like that. They would be wall hangings. So they wouldn't get thrown in the washing machine very often at all. Plus, after I do the applique and it's all done, the whole project's done, then I will free motion quilt it. So it'll be stitched down too. So there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to wash it. Hi, Diana. Hi, Judy. Okay, so I'm going to pick this color. I'm going to just pick out some lights because some of these are going to be in the background. I want light and mediums. So these are pretty dark. And I don't think I'll do the peachy. Might do. I have a few darks. So these are mostly blues. Let's see what I have in the other collage. Okay, I also have a snack. Hi, Kelly. Let's see. I think this is Cookie. Yep. Oh, here are the other photos. There's a nice colored photo of Cookie. And see, she's kind of going in the same direction as this one, right? So that'll be helpful. All right, so I have all of the, I have a lot of colors in here that are already prepped. So that is good. So I could use a lot of these, a lot of darks. Now see, I used this color here for her tongue, for the tongue. Awesome. So I really don't have to prep all that much more. But why I'm doing it, so let's do it. And this is what I had of cookies so far. So but I think this pattern that I have, the face is a lot bigger. So I don't think I can use that for Cookie's face on this. Would have been nice. I could downsize the pattern, but okay. Now, what do I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good start. All right, so what I do is I take my fabric, okay, open it up. Now, I'm not going to put heat and bond on this whole thing. What I do is I just cut a piece off, okay? And I usually cut, 4 to 5 inches strips. So, and then I'll press it. So I need my ruler and my cutter. Okay, so I'm just going to cut like 4-inch strip. Got to count those. Okay, and then I can just put the rest of this away. Okay, here's one strip. And then I'll cut another strip. Now, you can just, actually don't have to unfold it all the way, but you can do this to a whole bunch of fabric. And that way you have it pre-prepped. That's why I have those containers, so I can just put colors in there. Another 4-incher. Hi, Karen. Yeah, so sewing snacks are a must-have. I agree. Got to have a few snacks. Keep your energy up. Hello, Quilt Queen. How's it going? Thanks, you guys. Said that collage looks awesome. Hello, Teresa. Thank you, Suzanne. She said Cookie looks great. Yeah, I should have finished her. I actually think Brandon will like having this nice big one. Okay, here we go. This nice light color. Pretty wrinkly, but that's okay. I'm going to iron it before I put the applique on there. Okay, there's that one. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Tammy. How's everybody doing today? Well, you know what we have today? Snow. Can you believe it? Snow. It has been snowing off and on all day long. It did change to rain for a little while, but then it went back to snow. So, you know, it's like 34 or so out there. It is cold. I couldn't believe it. My daffodils are gone. Ah! Where's this snow coming from? Poor daffodils. And I feel really bad for the robins and all the other little birdies out there. And that it wasn't just snow. There was a blizzard earlier. The wind was just blowing like crazy. And the poor horses next door, they were all under the great big pine tree. And they were all turned to where their butts were facing the wind. And they were all huddled together. But all of them had their butts facing the wind. Standing there, poor guys. All right. Okay, that's a good start. Now, this is just the way I do it. You know, you could put paper on that whole piece of fat quarter if you wanted to, but it's kind of easier when you're doing art collage. You're dealing with smaller pieces, you know, and it's kind of easier to have a little bit of a smaller piece like this because you're just cutting things out, you know. I'm not really worrying about the background right now. I'm just concentrating on fabrics that I might use in her face. And I might not even use all of these in her face, you know, and body. But I'd rather have more options. But for the most part, when you're doing a collage, I would have at least 4 of each value. So you want 4 light ones, 4 medium, 4 medium light, 4 dark, 4 really dark, so that you have that color values to pick from. Because if you don't add darks in with your lights, people are not going to be able to tell what animal it is. You know, it gives it a lot more depth when you have color variations. So darks and lights are really important. Definitely also want to iron your fabric before you put your stuff on, because you don't want any folds in your fabric. All right, so there are those. Now I'm going to take my applique paper and I am just going to cut a big piece off. I'm not sure. I could put my fabrics on there to see what size I need. Maybe I'll do that. My last piece I didn't cut very even. So let's see, right here. Good enough. And I'm using paper scissors. And once you get the glue and all that stuff on there, you need to have a pair of scissors that you use just for your applique that you will use to cut the paper with the fabric on it. Don't use your good fabric scissors for this, because this applique paper will ruin your fabric scissors. Okay, so hi Marla. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these on there. I'm going to have a little teeny piece right there. So I'm just going to cut that off. Now you could do your math and figure out everything, the sizes you need. All right, now the next thing I do, well, you can either use a applique Teflon sheet like this, but I find with the amount of big pieces I do like that, that this is not big enough. So I use parchment paper. Well, that's not big enough either, but I still use parchment paper. All right, nice hot iron. And you want to make sure that applique is covered up all around. Hi, Katie. I do have serrated scissors, okay? Yeah, my little applique, when I start cutting these for my shapes and stuff, then yes, I use, my scissors are serrated. And I have a couple of pairs that I use. I'll show you in just a minute. This is one of the pairs that I use. And then I have some smaller ones. I like these because they're really big. Okay, but yet this part is still small and I can cut out pieces. And then I like to use a little pair of snips, you know, have a little pair of snips. Also, tweezers. I like to have tweezers. And also I use pins. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and slide that down over here. You want to do the front, and then we're going to flip this over and do the back, do it from the back side. Hi, Renee. No, it's not the same as pinking shears. No. Regular scissors are, they're just a flat, straight blade, okay? These have a little bit of a serrated edge, very, very tiny. They got little teeny teeth on them. Pinking shears, let me go get them, hold on. pinking shears have great big serrated edges, okay? So the serrated edge on this one is really tiny. In fact, you can't even really see it. It's so small. But they do feel different when you cut with them. Hi, Jim. All right. Now, when you turn this over, you still want to have this paper down because some of the glue is still poking out, okay? And you don't want to get your spot where you're ironing, you don't want to get glue all over the place. So here we go. I'm just going to do it on the back now. And you just move along, you know, count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. I'm not using steam. Some people do. You could use steam. Doesn't really hurt anything. I just don't think it's really necessary unless the product says to use steam. Then I would. Okay, now before I move that, I'm just going to let it cool off. Why use serrated scissors? Because they kind of put a little bit of a tooth mark in your fabric. And so then your fabric does not shred as much as using a straight edge scissors. So you know how when you use pinking shears on your fabric, the reason why you do that is so that your fabric doesn't shred, okay? And it's just like when you get a pre-cut. You see how now that has a pinked edge? That edge isn't going to fray near as much as this straight edge. Hi, Terry. Hi, Candace. Oh, awesome, Terry. She went out and got Heat and Bond Light today, so now she can start on the horse. Awesome. Hi, Letitia. How are you doing? Okay, let me look why this is cooling off. I'll just look up. Andrea. Hello, Teresa. Hi, Marla. I'm not sure if I said hello to you yet. Okay. Hi, Nita. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move that down, or flip it around, one of the two. Do the other side. Might as well have a M&M. Yes, I have used trans web. I think it's pretty similar to Heat and Bond. Okay. So then, now what I'm going to do, I'll let that cool off. Hi, Pam. Yes, Teresa, I'm doing the dog. Yep. I'm prepping for the dog. Prepping my fabric for the art collage doggy. Hi, Zandra. How are you doing? Okay, Terry. She said, I have gloves on and I'm rebuilding a featherweight, so I won't be chatting much. Okay. Teresa says, I'm excited to see what it looks like. I'm going to be excited too. I just couldn't wait to prep this. Featherweight, Katie. FW stand. And the only reason I knew that is because she's a featherweight enthusiast. I've known So Terry for a while. Katie says, Jamie, how does someone contact you in the email? I don't know. Does Jamie, is your email in your over on your YouTube channel? Somewhere. What are you up to? Oh, okay. Just fine. And you? Oh, good. I'm okay too. I'm all right. It's a miserable, snowy day here. Okay, so I'm going to take my paper scissors and I'm just going to cut those out. Oh, I have to show you. Isn't that a beautiful support for my thumb? I really need to put a clean one on. Last week at the pharmacist, they didn't have a thumb guard thing. So anyway, well, last night I accidentally bent my thumb and I thought I was going to wet my pants. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. So I have a little popsicle stick inside there, right there. That way I cannot bend my thumb because I do not want that pain. Yeah, I was telling Susan, Shady Susan earlier, and she said it's 92 over at her place. I'm like, 92 is like, 34, if that, here, and snowing. It's still snowing out there. So, you're welcome, Katie. Oh, there you go. I see Jamie put it in there for you. So I'm just going to cut these out. Pretty simple. Like so. Now, sometimes I go ahead and subcut these. So they're about 4 by 4. The other thing is you can get charm packs of either batiks or whatever fabric you like to use for collage, and just use those. They're already cut up 5 by 5, so that's pretty handy. But I'm just going to cut them in half, I think. Yeah, let's cut them in half. And the only reason why I'm cutting them is so that they fit in my container. Okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't cut them. And there's those. Cut off that extra there. When I finish it, I enter it in a show. Yeah, well, we'll have to see how it turns out before we decide that. Okay. And I got 2 more fabrics that still need it, but I need, how many did I get? 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I could fit 4 on that paper. So I need 2 more. All right, and I'll just put these in a container. Now you could put them in whatever, like I usually have containers that are different colors, but I'm just going to have a container that's for this project. So let me grab that. And it's just a Rubbermaid container I got at Walmart. Nothing special. They happen to fit. So that'll be for Cookie. Pam says, Kim, I'm in MO2, Missouri. These rains are about to do me in. Yeah, we had pretty bad rain a couple of days ago. 38 degrees and sunny. Well, that's nice, Katie. Thank you, Leanne. Says, happy birthday, TeresaLouise. Everyone, it was yesterday, but I want to say it again. Okay, thank you. I celebrate my birthday all month. It's 80s, in the 80s in Michigan. Oh gosh, why are we so cold? You went from 60 to 90 degrees today? Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm gonna, since I have all of this fabric for the original cookie, I'm just gonna take it and put it in this other tote for now. And then I'm gonna kind of look through some of the batiks, and because I've got new batiks, you know, and all right, I have an empty container. This is the real Tupperware. This is actually, yeah, this is Tupperware. Old, old, old. Yes, I'm starting over on Cookie. Yep. Okay, I think I need some. I think I need some lighter colors too. So I think I'll pick out a couple of light colors. This would be good. So here's some here's some of my batiks. Okay, don't judge. Oh, this is really pretty. I think I have this one over there already. I'm just kind of looking through here. Pick out a few light colors. This one's pretty too. It has like flowers in it. Okay, so 4 of those is probably good. See, that's why I didn't want to show you guys my batik stat. Teresa. Okay. That was browns, greens, lights, a little bit of purple in there. Let's see. Here's another. Isn't that one pretty? See, I might want some grays. Looks like I need gray. Gray, gray, gray. I think I have this one in there already. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I do have a few grays in here already. Teresa says, yeah, I have no room to talk. You have a lot of batiks too, Teresa? These are mostly, I would say 98% batiks, but there are some other fabrics in here, like they're not, it's not batik, but it's like batik. It's hand dyed. So there are some hand dyed fabrics in here. Not hand dyed by me, but yeah, I don't see any. Well, here's a little bit of gray, but it's got a lot of purple with it. This one is really pretty. Okay, I'll use some of that. All right. Let's see, what is in that other tote is oranges and purples. I guess I don't, well, here's a little bit of gray. Here's a piece of gray. That would work. Yeah, use that piece right there. Looks good. Okay. Let's see what you're all saying. That big blue Ikea bag. Teresa, do you embroidery? A little bit, not a lot. Let me go up here and come on, computer. My chat keeps jumping. So irritating. Yeah, Teresa, it hurt really, really bad. I can't wait to go in and get an injection in this thumb. Or just, I need to go just get it fixed. Yeah, I think I would rather have a little bit of snow than all the rain myself. Okay, Lisa, have a good night. She's probably already gone. Um, yeah, my laptop is. I saw my name here in just a second. Teresa, are you? Oh, okay, I answered that one already. Yeah, this one on the left hand is starting to hurt too. You think the Temporary is older than you? It probably is. It probably is. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Hi, Sarah. How's it going? Teresa, have you done a quilt works? No, Terry. I don't even know what that is. Quilt work. Hmm. Okay, Kim. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Okay. I'll go ahead and get these ready. I was hoping I could get the thumb brace because it would probably help if I didn't bend this part of the thumb too, you know? But then I really wouldn't be able to do anything. My area is really starting to get cluttered. Okay. Is that piece? So what are you guys working on? Anything fun? I've been doing laundry all day today. About 3 loads of laundry. Of course, I haven't got it all folded yet. I really need to change the blade on that because I nicked it with trying to run over a staple. Okay. There are those. So Monday is kind of, house cleaning day. And Brandon even did some vacuuming. Really surprised me. I think he was bored. There's that one. I'm quilting a quilt walks quilt. Okay. I'm hand binding. That's Shelley Sews. Trying to motivate to put Pat Sloan traffic jam on the Longarm. Oh, cool. Shelley made 2.5 quilt tops at retreat last week, so you're probably taking a break. Shirley says, I'm working on reversible sun hats for my granddaughters. Oh, that's fun. Teresa bound a quilt today. Awesome. I'm doing 4 people's laundry, says Teresa McBriar. Oh, no. That don't sound like fun. And Jamie's been cleaning and organizing the sewing room closet. I need to do that again, too. Teresa McBriar's making a tote. Renee, hello, sweetie. Crocheting some pillows for my granddaughter. Shelley says, my goal is to get at least 1 quilt top long-armed each week. I'm behind. Terry says, I just found you and subscribed the other day. I'm going to have to go over and watch, see what you guys are talking about. Pam finished another Dress-A-Girl. Awesome. Now let me scan up and see what I missed. Let's see. Sylvia is still trying to get scraps under control. Good luck. Leanne, I'm working on a quilt of valor that I started last week at the quilt retreat. Awesome. I finished a Millie dresses, debating on what I'm going to do next. That's Sarah. Ooh, that sounds good. I saw a recipe for that the other day. I'm making a beef cottage pie for dinner with leftovers. Jamie's working on a new jelly roll pattern. Awesome. My left thumb is a trigger finger. Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. It hurts. Isn't Quilt Works like a Judy Niemeyer? I don't know. Oh, could be. Okay. I'll have to look it up. Received my first block from Collage Quilter's block of the month. Oh, I haven't even been watching those. She's doing a block of the month? Dang. Having to resubscribe to YouTube. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. I don't I don't know why YouTube does that. It's like if you don't watch a channel every week, they unsubscribe you, you know. They need to just leave it alone. See if there's anything over here I want to use. Yeah, I have a lot of batiks. I need to make a few quilts using batiks because I have a whole bunch of layer cakes and charm packs with batiks too, and I had to just use those for making a quilt. What kind of a block of the month are they doing for the collage quilt? Sounds like fun. I'm going to have to go check it out. Okay. Let us know if you like quilt works, Teresa. Okay, Terry. I need to write that down so I don't forget to go look. Hold on. Or I guess I could look it up right now. Quilt. Quilt works. All right, I'm going to look it up right now. If my computer will let me. That's just how long it's taken to bring up another page. My poor old computer is old and tired. Okay, let's see. Still waiting for an empty page to come up. Isn't that ridiculous? Still waiting. Gee whiz. Why is it taking so long? It's trying to load a video. I don't even want it to load a video. All right, I'm just going to close it. I think the page got stuck. Yeah, now my computer's frozen. So now I can't see the chat. All right, now it brought up a page. What the heck? Definitely need a new computer. This is getting old. Okay, let's see. Quill. Oh, okay. Yep. They are beautiful, and they are like the Judy Niemeyer patterns. Wow, they're really pretty. That would be a lot of work, but some of my batiks would look beautiful in those. Okay, let's see if I can get back over to the live without crashing. Yeah, those are beautiful. Has anybody done the patterns? Are they pretty difficult to do? There's a YouTube video up on Donna's page giving us an update, Katie. I'll have to go watch that. She meets with the doctors tomorrow, so they will know more about a release date. She is in rehab. Okay, thanks, Teresa. Hi, Mona. You had a nap, just woke up? Awesome. I need a new laptop because mine is old. I can't even turn it on. It just keeps using my iPad. Yeah, that's what I've been using is my cell phone. Hi, Susan. Yeah, I should have sent you a message. I couldn't have started a Quilt Works pattern without a class. Yeah, I don't think there'd be any classes around me for that. So I'll have to get a pattern one of these days and see if I might be able to do it. Hi, Melissa. Constance says it's also big bucks for the Quilt Works. So is the Judy Niemeyer's. I have seen Stitch in Heaven do block of the month. Oh, that might be the way to do it. Hello, Lisa Brown. Oh, you're not that late, honey. Okay, let me see if I can get my chat to roll up without the computer freezing. I took a nap earlier too, Mona. Almost an hour. It was perfect. Yep, there's always the replay. Hashtag replay. One of my local quilt club friends used to be an instructor for Quilt Works. Oh, that would be awesome. Okay, Marie says the block of the month with Collage Quilter is, I think it is flowers and animals. First one is tulips. Oh, I'm going to have to go check that out. I got to write that down. Wonder if it's too late to sign up. Oh, my thumb is getting, sore. Too much cutting, I guess. Oh, Quilt Works is Judy Niemeyer's company. Okay, that's why they look like Judy Niemeyer. Oh, that's right. I think Yvette went to one of those classes in Montana. I've done two, Teresa. I've got a third pattern. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I would love to chat about them. I'm not sure when I would be able to get started on anything, but I'm not sure if Yvette got certified yet or not, because I think she had to go to a few of those classes. I'm not, so I don't know if she went to all of them or not. But I should have gone over and seen her when she was in Montana. Now she's down in Colorado, but still that's like about 17-hour drive. Okay. Break is over. I know, I miss her. I don't know why she quit doing YouTube. Somebody probably said something negative to her or something, and she had enough. I don't know why people got to be mean. I really miss her. I used to watch her every Wednesday, you know, when she was live. But she does have that full-time job now, too. So I just go over every now and then and watch some of the old videos and say hello. Oh, I think my next one will be this fall or next spring for a start date. Well, if you're going to do it in the fall, I'm with you. Because that's usually when I like to start new project, is in the fall, winter, because, you know, there's nothing else to do. So definitely would like to jump on board on that. Or I'd like to see it anyway. Give it a try. It is foundation paper piecing, right? I don't even have that tiger done yet. I think I got burnt out on that tiger. All right. There's those. Yeah, those won't even cut. Those won't even cut fabric. Okay, here's my fabric scissors. I'm only cutting through fabric, not the paper, so. Alrighty. Yeah, I saw that, Joyce. But she used to come live every Wednesday, you know. Hi, Peggy. I've become addicted with my first quilt works. Really, Terry? Really enjoy it, huh? Oh, my thumb is starting to say it has had enough. All right. I like to prep things. I do. Especially for art quilts. I think I'd rather prep for art quilts than regular quilts. How are you doing, Peggy? Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. She had a pinched nerve in her shoulder for 2 months. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, yep, I know she has a full-time job. It's hard to do YouTube when you have a full-time job. She was doing a book review with Christy. Well, anyway, I still miss her. I've been subscribed to Yvette for, I don't know, 7+ years probably. Started watching her before I started getting the Sew Sampler box. I was watching all her box openings on fabric because I wanted to get one. I could never decide which one to get. And because that's what, at the first, that's, you know, what she did mostly of is. And I love watching those box openings, but I like watching fabric hauls too. But I know not everybody enjoys that, but that's why there's so many channels out there. Oh, gee whiz, Susan. Yeah, I'm having computer problems too. Yeah, I know, Suzanne, but it's hard to use the rotary cutter. I don't want to use it on paper because I only have one rotary cutter. Well, I have one up here and one downstairs. And once you start using your blade to cut paper, it really dulls them fast. So, one of these days, I'll get another one. I keep hoping that the Fat Quarter Shop will put one in their box. Yeah, I used to watch her close openings too. I really enjoyed those, trying to help her pick out something to wear. I thought those were very entertaining. I really love her cat lady box, and I wish she would still do that one at least, you know, because that's my favorite one. Because I love JB, watching JB when he gets to open that cat lady box. He's so funny. Yeah, I would use, I've been saving my old blades. I would do that too, but I only have, you know, one of these. So I used to have two, but something happened to it. I think somebody liked it better than me, and they got it like at Quilt Retreat or something. I lost it at Quilt Retreat. Okay, I'll let that cool off. Yeah, Yvette is funny. It is FPP, cool. Depending on the pattern you choose, you can determine how tough it is to assemble. Okay, well, I want, knowing me, I would want the hardest one, but I really should pick the easiest one. Okay, Jim, thanks for popping in and watching. You take care. It's good to see you. Okay. Anyway, I do have a rotary cutter downstairs at my sewing station down there, and it doesn't get used very much. But I got tired of taking one downstairs every time I was going to do something down there. So I just leave one down there. And I've been working on the pressed flower blocks. Been working on those downstairs at my sewing station down there. I just have a little table down there behind the couch, and I can sew down there if I have everything prepped. I don't really have enough room to really prep anything, so I only take prepped projects. I did do both horses down there. I just had to move my sewing machine so I would have room, and that way I can watch TV. I don't have a TV up here unless you count YouTube. This one's really pretty. Well, they're all pretty, but how long have I been on? 89 minutes. Don't forget the thumbs up, you guys. Thank you. And thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Subscribing is free. About the last free thing there is. Okay, I got 4 more to do. I'll get myself another sheet. I better move that iron out of the way so I don't. Downstairs I have my Viking. I have a Viking Topaz 50, and so it has all the stitches. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now, I guess. It also does embroidery. And then upstairs, my favorite machine, and the one I use the most, is my brother, PQ 1500 SL. I gotta stand up to cut straight. Okay, cut off this plastic. Peggy said, I already gave at the door on the way in. Thanks, Peggy. And then I have some older sewing machines that don't get used very often. I have a Bernina that was my mother-in-law's machine. It works fine. Thank you, Jan. And I have a Kenmore, but that's over at my younger sister's house. It's a good machine. Don't have enough room for that gray one. Hey, Jewel, how's it going? You just got home from work? Welcome home. Rena, that's the way I am with crochet, knitting, and quilting patterns. If I go, oh, that's beautiful, I want to make it, the level will be advanced or experienced. Yeah. Yep. Peggy said if I didn't have so many projects on the go, I would do another collage. Yep, I just do this one unless I get like really into it. Then this is just going to be something to work on for an hour or so a day, you know. But if experience, if I've learned anything from experience with the 2 horses, once I started on those horses, I just could not put it down. And I worked on them all week. One horse took me like 4 days. I just couldn't stop doing it. The Bernina that I have is I think it's a 910. And Brandon's mom had it for quite a while. She bought it new. They keep telling you you're not old enough to retire. Gosh darn it, Jewel. That's no fun. Peggy says that's how she is. She can't walk away from them. Joyce says, I've never done a collage. Teresa's horse got me wanting to do one. An easy one. Yeah, I would give it a try. This kind of collage that I'm doing now is going to be a lot different than the horse. Because the horse, she had all the pieces that you want to cut traced out already on paper. This one doesn't do it that way. This is like really this one just has the dog traced out, but totally different than the way the horse is done. So if you want to start out with an art collage, do a Tony Whitney, because all of those patterns have the pieces drawn out for you. And then you just gotta pick your fabric and put your applique paper on them. This one is going to be more like how I did Cookie, where you just cut out the pieces and then just kind of stick them there. It's going to be totally different. It's going to be more like the collage quilter lady, the way she does it. Emily Taylor. If you go look at her collages, this is more like that. So I think you have to be more sure of what you're doing. Maybe not. You could try it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think picking a project that has those pieces drawn out for you, it would be less intimidating. That's just my opinion. So let me show you what I mean, okay? Because sometimes looking is easier than telling. Okay, so look here. Can you see this dog is sketched out? That's how it's sketched out, okay? Doesn't really tell you what colors you're placing where, okay? Let me go get the horse. All right, so now I don't know if Laura Heine's patterns are all this way or not, but you get this, for this dog, you get this big drawn out sheet of paper, and you see it's just sketched out great big, okay? There's nothing fine drawn out. No, nothing telling you where to place certain colors or anything like that. Okay. Now, Emily Taylor, hers are kind of in between this Laura Heine and Tony Whitney. Okay, so Tony Whitney, now she does, first of all, before I show you Tony, she does give you instructions, you know, tells you how much fabric you need and all that, and then she gives you ideas, and it's all in color, and So she kind of tries to walk you through. And the way that she does it, it does look pretty simple. And you're just cutting out rectangles and squares, basically. Okay? And you're just placing fabric here and there. Nilly Willy. Now with Tony Whitney's patterns, this is the horse is Tony Whitney, okay? With his patterns, you get the big drawn out horse, right? But it has a lot more detail, and it has letters and numbers, and those are going to be what colors you use, okay? Associated with the colors, right? No, not only that, but you get a color swatch, and then you get all of these templates that all have numbers and letters on them, and they coincide with whatever color you're using for, let's say, F9. So you would use F9, you would cut out that piece of fabric, and then you would, after you cut it out, then it goes over here on F9. So it's kind of like putting a puzzle together. Okay? So to me, most of the work is done for you because they tell you right where, what color to put where, basically. Now, so I would pick an easy one of Tony Whitney's. Unless, now, like I said, this is the first Laura Heine that I've done, so maybe she has some really easy ones out there. I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything bad about her at all. Because if I felt negative about her, I wouldn't be doing this dog. And then Emily Taylor, I would say, is kind of in between those two. All right? All right. Bye, Linda. Did I freeze? Uh-oh. Am I still live? Yeah, I'm still live. Okay. I didn't see any chat up there on my screen, and so I wasn't sure if I was still live. You can see and hear me? Good. Hi, Lily. Hi, Lynn. Not frozen on your end? Oh, good, Jewel. Thank you. I'm still alive. Yeah. Okay. So this is the last one I'm going to do because my hand has had it. But I will tell you now what I'm going to do. Let's see. Where did that go? Oh, I threw it over there. My big pattern of the dog is going to get, I'm going to hang it up on the wall behind me. And then I'm going to put parchment paper. I'm going to tape, or I might not use tape because I don't want to iron over tape. I'm going to put parchment paper over the pattern. And I'm going to leave that parchment paper over the pattern of the dog. And then I will place my papers right on the parchment paper. And I should be able to see the drawing of the dog through the parchment paper. Okay, and then my pieces will just stay on the parchment paper. Okay, and that procedure is how Emily Taylor basically does it. So if you want more information, I would go watch Collage Quilter, Emily Taylor, and see her stuff. Or go to her website. She's got lots of books. She's got lots of fun videos. And I think she even has a block of the month. So. Oh, well, thank you, Mel. That's very kind of you. Oh, yeah, washi tape. Thank you. You can iron on washi tape. Thanks, Susan. Oh, good. I'm glad I wasn't frozen. In Bama. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? And Karen. Let's see. Lynn, I said hi. Hi, Becky. If you have washi tape, you can iron on that. Huh. That's kind of amazing. All washi tape you can iron on? All right, so I have got lots and lots of fabric prepped with all of my applique paper stuck on there already. And so now, when I'm ready to start doing that dog, then I can just cut out the colors I want, pull the paper off, and put it on the dog. So when I get to that point, then I'll do another video. Okay, you guys? We'll do part 2. So you can watch and see how I do that. All right. But I got to get the dog put up on the wall. Hi, Brenda. Oh, no, Teresa. That's not good. You use it when you're doing FPP. Okay, Susan, that's great to know. Thank you. Crocheting a dolly. That's Amanda, waiting for the hubby to come home. Oh, thank you, Brenda. She said, I have such admiration for you. I wouldn't even attempt one of these kits. You do beautiful work. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You've had it for 9 years and no problems? Huh. Yeah, that's right, Joyce. She said, I just looked up Tony Whitney collage, and you can get it pattern only or pattern with fabric. So there you go. That would be the way, if it isn't, hi. If it isn't too expensive and you feel, intimidated picking out your own fabric and stuff, then I would get the pattern with the fabric, because then the instructions are very clear and it'll just walk you straight through the whole thing. If you feel good about picking out your own fabrics, all of his patterns come with that long color swash or whatever you call it, So you can just try and match what fabric you have up with those colors. Plus you have the big picture of whatever the pattern is, and you can use that too to match up your colors. That's kind of what I did on the first horse, the purple one, but I used a lot of different purples on that one. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Um, I really like Emily Taylor's the way that she does it. She is also a really good teacher. Um, and she goes through a lot of talks a lot about color and color placement and all that. So one of these days, just start looking at collage quilts. Um, the way I eventually want to be able to do it is kind of like Emily, but also, uh, excuse me, Susan Carlson. And if you look her up, she does a lot of animals. And that's what I would prefer to do is, you know, the animals. Whereas Emily does, she did a whole series of chickens and she did a horse, but she also does a lot of flowers and flower pots and stuff like that, you know. I think those kind of things, um, like doing a flower pot or a teapot, are great ways to start playing with color because it's an inanimate object and you know it doesn't have to be perfect, whereas you're going to do an animal or a person, you're always trying to make it look like the person or the animal, whereas if you're doing a teapot, you know, it can look any old way you want it to and it's still going to look like a teapot. Any old teapot, right? So they are around $50 for the pattern and fabric, depending on how complicated they are. Okay, Joyce, that's not bad. Yeah, I think I got the raccoon. That was my first pattern from Tony Whitney, and I got it as a kit, and I got it at a um, quilt store, and I think I paid like 45 for it, and it came with all the fabric. Of course, it wasn't cut out for you. Yes, thank you, Renee. Emily's tutorials are really good and beginner friendly. Yep. And she has tons of them. Okay. She has a whole bunch of them. Oh, Lily wants to know if anybody out there willing to answer this question, interfacing to make a fabric storage basket. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm suppose you probably want it to be pretty stiff. So, um, I'm waiting for somebody in the chat to answer that because I don't have any interfacing that's thick or stiff or anything. Most of the time I use Pellington SF 101, but it's pretty lightweight. Okay, Jamie says I use under Wonder Under. Okay. Depending on the size of the basket, I would use foam. Yeah, I do have some foam. I don't know what brand it is. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I guess how stiff? You want it to be collapsible or heavy duty? I don't know if this has a name on it or not. It is pretty stiff. Kind of feels like felt on one side and it's really rough on the other. There's no stamps on it, but I got it at the quilt shop and it would make a pretty stiff. It's about 1/16, maybe an eighth of an inch thick. I have some of this foam stuff too. And it's pretty much the same on either side. It's more of a foam. I also got this at a quilt shop. So that's what I would do if you can, is just go to the quilt store and look at the different stuff that they use. I used iron-on fleece to do a small container under 10 inches. I used Pellon 801 to put in the bottom of my handbags. Thanks everyone, appreciate all the suggestions. Hi Janine. Yeah, I don't know. Those two things that I just showed you, I have no idea what they are. Soft and stable or Pellon sew-in foam. Okay, so thank you everybody for giving her your suggestions. We appreciate it. Oh my goodness, it's already 5:30. I've been on since a little after 3. Or I've been on for an hour and 16 minutes. I hate taking up all your time. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and go and, yeah, get another cup of tea. Then I'll come back up here and kind of clean things up and get ready to put the big dog up here on the board. So maybe, I'm not sure when I'll be back on this week sometime. Hopefully before Sunday, and we can do a little bit more on the dog. So, I love to sew. Hello, hello. I used by Annie Soft and Stable for a Mongo bag. Basically a large basket with handles, very sturdy. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody. You're excited, Teresa? Great. Susan said she knows that the stuff she used for her baskets was Pellon, but she doesn't remember what the numbers were. Okay. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Will is down here making me pet her. Which I don't mind at all, of course. But she seems kind of anxious, so she might have to go potty. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming and visiting with me. Love y'all. Bye.